Hello everyone and welcome back to the channel. Today we are checking out the Riaario's 1:16 scale RC truck. It is a four-wheel drive, 40 kilometers per hour, 2.4 gigahertz, 20-minute runtime, 150 meter controlled distance monster RC truck. So taking a closer look, it's got some nice grippy non-foam filled rubber tires. And it has a single wheel wheelie bar in the rear, and that is made out of plastic. Has independent suspension with adjustable spring shocks, and all suspension parts are made out of plastic. It has some white LED lights in the front bumper and some more white LED lights on the rooftop, and we also have some red LED lights in the rear as well. Now it doesn't have those traditional pins to hold the canopy in place, but instead has this canopy locking buckle clamp. So what you do is unlock it just like that and pull it up and out towards the rear to unlock it, and pull up the canopy and out towards the rear to remove the canopy. So as you can see, there are two attachment bars on the body, and the canopy has the corresponding hooks underneath. So that is how it latches on, and it also has a locking mechanism here on the top to lock it into place. Now this is the first time I've seen something like this, and I really welcome this design because those traditional pins are good, but this locking mechanism is the way to go. It is easy and very secure. All right, so we got some LED light wires, so let's go ahead and remove them so we can take a closer look. It is still attached, so I'll put it on the side here. So we have the ESC receiver combo unit, and here's the receiver antenna, and we have the 390 brushed motor with a heat dissipation cover made out of aluminum. Snaps off and snap it back in. And we also have the battery bay here. The battery clamp slides out to unlock, and it flips over, so you just slide it out, flip it over, and you can go ahead and remove the battery. Now the battery is a 7.4 volt, 1500 milliamp lithium ion battery. It is said to be good for about 20 minutes of runtime, and they do provide you with two of these, so you get a total of 40 minutes of runtime. So now to put back everything, so we're just going to slide the battery right in here, put the cover, slide it to lock it. So let's go ahead and put the LED light connectors on there. That's the one for the rear, and this is the one for the front, white LEDs. There's two in one, and that goes right in here, so just plug that in. So to put the canopy back in place, you just line up the front hook first to the bar in the front here. So place it down, hide the wires. There you go. It is in there. And now go ahead and put it in the unlock position and hook it all the way down, press it down, and lock it into place. Super easy, way easier than the traditional pins. So the remote controller is the pistol grip style remote controller, and it takes 3 AA size batteries, and we got the finger trigger, we got the power push button on and off switch, we have throttle trim, steering rate, and the steering trim dials, and the steering is padded with some nice foam material, but the steering hangs a little bit down low, and the placement is a little awkward for me because I use my right hand to grip the controller and use my left hand to steer. so it kind of gets in the way of my index finger a little bit. But if you use your left hand for throttle and use your right hand to steer, you should be all right. And we also have the throttle reverse switch and the steering reverse switch as well. All right, here we go, guys. I got the steering trim just right now, so it's going pretty straight. And this thing has a pretty nice little zip to it. That's full throttle there. Nice little turn. Although it looks like it's a little bouncy because of the spring shocks, and it is not oil-filled shocks. So when it hits the little bumps, it is a little bouncy. A little breeze kicking in now. So this is the steering trim set to the maximum, making a left turn. And it seems like my right turn is a little bit wider, but the vehicle is going pretty straight. All right. So the steering rates are set to the maximum also. So I'm gonna go ahead and lower down the steering rate all the way down to the minimum. And here's the full turn to the left, so it's making a wider turn, and the right turn. All right, still pretty quick on the turns. So if you are in a tight situation where you got lots of obstacles, you want to rotate that dial of the steering rate all the way to the right. Now let's do the throttle trim as well. Right now it's going full throttle, so you can lower down the throttle down all the way to minimum, and full throttle is that speed. So if you're giving it to a youngster, then you want to, you know, lower down the speed so they can control the vehicle. So good for beginner, good for a child. Look at that, it's like a crawler. You can actually use this as a crawler. Just adjust the throttle rates, and there you go. Very, very slow here. Oh wow. All right, I'm gonna send it up to the maximum, and let's go ahead and check this thing out and see how fast this thing goes with the speedometer, the Sky RC GPS speedometer. All right, I'm waiting for it to set. All right, guys, here we go. Hit enter, and it is recording. Okay, so let's see how fast this thing goes. The battery is pretty fresh. Okay, full throttle. Okay, turn around slow. I don't want it flipping over. I think if I make a turn when it's going full speed, this thing will flip over. Okay, slow down. Look, it's got pretty good range too. Oops, there we go. One more, full throttle. All right, let's turn around, bring it in. All right, let's go and check it out. Okay. Let's see. We have recorded 26 kilometers per hour. So not nearly the 40 kilometers per hour that it says on its product page. Alright guys, so here we go. I got my FPV goggles on, and I got an all-in-one VTX mounted to the top on the roof of the vehicle, and we're doing some first-person view FPV, and the steering rate is really fast when you're driving FPV on this thing, so I had to lower it down a little bit, and it's still pretty fast. So very sensitive on the steering. You can tune it down a little bit more if you want. I turned it down about halfway, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to turn it down a little bit more here. Just rotate the dial, and it is still fast. But I want to have the rotation ability where I can get out of trouble. So I'm just going to turn the steering very lightly. All right. Beautiful day, a little windy, perfect day to be FPVing on an RC car. So let's see how far this thing can go. Let's head on down this way here and slightly veer to the right, going down by the swimming pool, and looks like it is behaving a little erratic. I'm gonna raise my hand above my head and continue to go all the way and make a right turn, and it is still going. Oh, this thing's got pretty decent range. I don't think I've ever gone this far with an RC vehicle, a stock RC vehicle with the stock transmitter. Wow, this thing goes far, guys. I'm going all the way behind the stage area. So, oh, went into the rocks. I'm gonna go turn around and I'll do a little measurement with Google Maps to see how far I went, and I still got control. Very far indeed. Okay, let's see. Got my hand raised up, and okay, making my way back here. Yeah, the steering is a little bit too sensitive still yet. Alright, making my way back. Wow. Wow, impressive range. Look at how far I've come. Person walking her dog, or his dog. There we go. Look at that. I'm right over here. Wow, that was far. So I'm going to go ahead and lower down my steering rates some more. Maybe all the way down, basically. Okay, now it's a lot better. Now I need to turn the steering just a little bit more. So now my control is a lot less erratic. I don't have to make tiny movement to make turns. Nice. Okay, so it's a perfect little RC car truck for FPV in tight spaces, like inside a house, so you can make quick turns. Look at that. Woohoo! Everything is moving so fast from the ground. We go out there and full throttle this baby. Full throttle. That's how it looks like on board. Woohoo! Oh yeah, nice. Gotta remember to slow down and then make the turn. Otherwise you might flip. Alright guys, that's FPV for you with the Riaario four-wheel drive truck. I'm going to FPV a little bit more. Alright guys, so here we go in the dirt. I still got the same initial battery that I was doing the test, so let's check it out here. a little bit of dirt, and this thing is doing pretty decent. Like I said, because of the spring shocks, it is a little bumpy. It's not as smooth as you would like. And the dirt field over here got a little bumpy as well in this section. Oh, look at that. Let's do some donuts. There we go, some tight donuts. Nice. Not quite fast enough to make jumps on small little ramps, but nevertheless it's lots of fun. It's got great range, as we have seen, so you can go pretty far with this thing. Not that you do want to go too far. Oh yeah, look at that, pretty nice. Hey, there you go. You got a little bit of air. This place is perfect for motorcycles, actually. Oh, got caught up. Oh, barbed wire on top of that. Better stay away from that barbed wire. I thought it was just some dirt brush. Yep, it'll go wherever. And you can go for a nice little walk. Yep, you don't need a dog, you just need an RC truck. A 4x4 RC truck that quite doesn't make it up the hill. There we go. Go a little sideways and you can get out of a jam. The dirt's a little soft. It rained not too long ago and people did come in here and drove their motorcycles and even cars. Oh, here we go. It's starting to run out of battery, so that'll be about the run time of this thing. And look at that, it's getting really sluggish. Alright guys, so there you go, the Riaario 4-wheel drive monster RC truck. If you want to check it out for yourself, the purchase link is down below. So with that, thank you so much for tuning in and watching. Have a great day, and we'll see you again next time.